There are moments in life when a single sentence, a single phrase, can gently shift the way we see the world and ourselves. The Buddha's words, spoken more than 2,500 years ago, still carry the power to heal, to awaken, and to guide us back to peace. In this video, we'll explore 3 timeless quotes from the Buddha, each one a seed of wisdom that, when planted in your heart, can quietly transform your daily life. Let's begin. 1. With our thoughts, we make the world. Dhammapada, verse 1. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. These words from the Buddha are among the first verses of the Dhammapada, and they are among the most powerful. They point us gently toward a profound truth. Our inner world creates our outer reality. Take a moment to let that settle. What you think, again and again, shapes how you see life, how you feel about yourself, how you interact with others, and even what you expect from the world. Imagine waking up in the morning with the thought, "This day is going to be difficult." How do you move through that day? You're likely to carry a sense of heaviness, a guarded heart, a quick temper. You may find evidence everywhere to confirm that thought: a slow driver, a rude comment, an unexpected inconvenience. Now imagine waking up with the thought, "Today is an opportunity to be present." Suddenly, everything shifts. The same slow driver becomes a moment to breathe. The same rude comment is easier to meet with compassion. You begin noticing the sky, the warmth of your tea, the way your breath feels. The world hasn't changed, but your relationship with it has. And it begins with a single thought. The mind as the root of experience. The Buddha understood that suffering does not come only from external events. It arises from how we interpret, react to, and cling to those events in the mind. He taught that the mind is like a garden. If we plant seeds of fear, anger, and doubt, those are the plants that will grow. But if we water seeds of patience, mindfulness, and loving kindness, we create a garden where peace can thrive. This doesn't mean we must control every thought. That's impossible. What it means is, we can observe our thoughts. We can choose which ones to believe. We can train the mind to return, again and again, to presence, practical reflection. Choose your thought gently. Try this each morning. Before you get out of bed, ask, what kind of thoughts do I want to shape my day? What energy do I want to bring into the world? Then choose a thought to carry with you. Like a mantra, I meet this day with patience. I trust the unfolding of life. I return to the breath. It doesn't need to be dramatic or poetic. It only needs to be honest and kind. The power to begin again. You will forget. The mind will wander. Old patterns will resurface. That's okay. Because every moment is a chance to begin again. Every breath is an invitation to return to the present. And with every return, you're reshaping the mind, softly, steadily, wisely. The Buddha's words are not a command. They are a quiet, loving reminder. You are not at the mercy of the world. You are a co-creator of your experience. Choose wisely. Choose gently. 2. Let go of what is not yours. Adapted from the Sutta Nipata. Why do you cling to that which is not yours? Let go of what is not yours, and you will find peace. This simple, powerful teaching is an invitation to freedom. At its heart, it asks a question many of us rarely pause to consider. Why are we carrying so much that doesn't belong to us? We carry guilt from things we didn't cause. We carry pain that was passed down from generations before us. We carry expectations that society placed on us, and identities that we never chose. We carry criticism from others as if it defines who we are. And we carry memories, painful, unhealed, unresolved, as if holding onto them will somehow give them meaning. But the Buddha, in his quiet wisdom, tells us, you don't have to carry it all. In fact, much of what weighs you down was never yours to begin with. What are you holding that isn't yours? Take a moment to reflect. What are you still holding onto that no longer serves your well-being? It could be words spoken in anger years ago, a role you feel pressured to play, a story you've told yourself about not being enough, a fear that was given to you by someone else's pain, an old wound that you've worn like armor. These burdens may have shaped you, but they do not define you. They are not you. Letting go doesn't mean you forget or ignore. It means you stop tying your identity to the past. You stop fueling a fire that's long since burned out. The art of releasing, letting go is not an event. It is a practice, a softening, a series of small choices. The Buddha offered this teaching in a specific context. He was guiding his followers to release attachment to the 5 aggregates: form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. In essence, he was saying, the things you cling to, the labels, the emotions, the ideas, are not truly yours. They are impermanent. They come and go like the wind. So why hold on so tightly? When we grasp what is temporary, we suffer. But when we loosen our grip, we begin to taste freedom. This is the deeper meaning of let go of what is not yours. Wind face a morning practice. Laying down what you carry. Sit in stillness. Close your eyes. Feel the breath gently moving in and out. Ask yourself quietly, what am I holding that doesn't belong to me? What pain am I replaying that is ready to be released? Whose voice lives in my head that no longer needs to stay? Imagine setting each burden down, one by one, like stones from a heavy backpack. Each time you exhale, feel yourself lighter. Let go not because you're giving up. Let go because you're waking up. Letting go is loving yourself. Letting go is an act of love. It's how we make space for peace, for joy, for who we truly are beneath the layers of habit and history. It doesn't always feel easy. Sometimes, holding on feels safer, more familiar, but in time, you will see that holding on only delays your healing. The Buddha reminds us, when you let go of clinging, suffering ceases. This teaching is not just about release, it's about trust. Trusting that you are whole without the old pain. Trusting that you are free without the old story. Trusting that peace is possible when your hands and your heart are open. So today, ask yourself, what am I ready to release? Then breathe and begin, gently, honestly, lovingly, to let it go. Because peace does not come from holding on. It comes from remembering who you are when you finally put it down. 3. Just as a candle lights other candles, your light is never diminished by sharing it. Inspired by the Ativuttaka. There's something deeply beautiful in this image. A single flame reaching out to ignite another, and another, and another, until the darkness is filled with gentle light. Yet the original flame is not lost. It continues to burn. It continues to shine. This is how the Buddha described true giving. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So much of life, especially in modern society, teaches us the opposite. We're taught to protect our energy, guard our resources, hold back affection unless it's earned. But the Buddha reminds us, what is truly beautiful in you is not used up when you give it. It grows. The myth of scarcity in the heart. We often move through life with a quiet fear. If I give too much, there will be nothing left for me. If I show kindness, will I be taken for granted? If I give love, and it's not returned, won't I be empty? These fears are valid. They come from wounds, but they are not truths. Because compassion is not a bank account. Love is not a limited resource. Your inner light, the light of wisdom, of patience, of kindness, is self-renewing. Just as the sun does not dim when it shines on others. Your light is not lessened when you choose to share it. You don't need to be perfect to be a light. Many people think, I'll give when I feel better. I'll be kind once I'm healed. I'll speak love when I've figured everything out. But your presence, even in imperfection, can bring warmth to others. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to feel joyful every day. You don't have to be free of sorrow to be a source of comfort. Sometimes, your ability to simply show up with sincerity is more powerful than any advice or solution. You are a candle. You are already lit. Let your flame be seen. Ways to share your light. Sharing your light doesn't mean giving grand speeches or rescuing the world. Sometimes, it's as quiet as a warm smile to a stranger, a gentle response instead of a sharp one, sitting in silence with someone who's grieving, forgiving yourself when the day didn't go as planned, sending a kind message to someone who crosses your mind. You may never know how your small act of presence changes the course of someone else's day, or even their life. But the light you share ripples outward, and the world, in subtle ways, begins to soften. You benefit, too. Here is the miracle. When you share your light, you are illuminated too. When you uplift others, your own burden feels lighter. When you offer kindness, your heart grows softer. When you speak with gentleness, your mind becomes more peaceful. You are not diminished, you are expanded. This is the secret the Buddha knew. Compassion is not just for the receiver. It is nourishment for the giver as well. A morning reflection practice. Before stepping into your day, sit quietly, breathe deeply. Ask yourself, where can I offer light today? Whose path can I brighten? Even just a little? Can I share peace without needing recognition? Then place your hand on your heart and repeat, may my words be kind. May my presence be healing. May my light reach where it is needed most. Even if you only share one spark today, it matters. So remember this truth. Giving doesn't make you less. It reveals how much you already are. Let your light shine quietly, freely, gently, not to be seen, not to be praised, but simply because that is your nature. And just like the candle lighting countless others, you will remain full of warmth, endlessly capable of giving, endlessly worthy of peace. As we come to the end of this reflection, take a slow breath and allow the Buddha's wisdom to settle gently into your heart. Remember this: your thoughts shape your reality. Begin your day with awareness, and you begin to reshape your life. You don't have to carry everything. Much of what weighs you down was never yours to begin with. Let it go. Trust the lightness that follows. And your light, your compassion, your presence, your quiet strength, is never diminished by sharing it. The more you give, the more you grow. These three truths are not just ideas. They are living practices, and you don't need to master them overnight. Simply return to them, again and again, gently, patiently, with kindness toward yourself. Every small step you take in awareness, every breath, every letting go, every moment of compassion, brings you closer to the peace that already lives within you. So as you move through your day, carry these teachings with you. Let them guide your thoughts. Let them soften your speech. Let them illuminate your presence. If this video spoke to something in your heart, consider subscribing to Buddha's Mindful Meditations. Together, we'll continue walking this path, one peaceful step at a time. May you be well. May you be light. May you be free. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.